used to work at a very small local sandwich shop. I don't know if any of you guys heard of it. It's called Sidewalk.
Bricks here, welcome back to a video, and today I've made not an Avengers mock but a Subway fast food restaurant, and I've watched a couple of this person's videos, but that's what inspired me to make this video. But let's get into detail of this mock. So we'll start off with the sidewalk, and the first part that you'll see is that I used a couple of tiles. Throughout the left side you can see a fire hydrant, and if we move this over a bit to the right, you can also see a flower pot, and if we look up a bit you can also see a lamp post. At the front you can also see that I slapped on a Subway logo, and you can also see that I flipped over the bulldozer and then made it as part of the entrance to the Subway mock. And at the top you can also see a couple grill pieces to represent air conditioning, and you can also see some poles for mechanisms, and you can also see two lightsaber hilts on either side of this, and a couple more tiles throughout. But at the side of the Subway store, a little ladder so a minifigure can get up onto the roof. But if we look inside the restaurant, the roof comes off very easily because these are on jumper plates, so it's easier to detach the roof. But if we look inside really quick, two Subway employees that you might recognize, but beside this Subway worker you can also see a sink at the very right, and at the counter right here you can see a couple water bottles for refreshments. You can also see two chip bags, which are actually Lego sets, and also a chocolate bar. If you move over to the right you can also see a sandwich that has been pre-made, and behind the glass you can see some cheese, tomatoes, lettuce, and a couple of other things you can put on your sandwich. And if we look over to the person on the very left, you can also see a sandwich that has been already made. And when I went to Subway before, I saw a couple cookies on like a rack or something, so I decided to put that in this mock. And if you flip this over a bit to the back, you can also see a cash register along with a keyboard, and you can see all the tiles that I used in this. And behind the cash register, there's also a jumper plate, so you could just place your random minifigure that you might recognize. But you could just place a random minifigure like that, and then that shows that the customer might be buying some sandwiches. And you could also see some brown plates as well. And one more thing that I forgot to mention is I used a glass door along with two glass panes, and that is pretty much it for this mock. So I hope you guys like the Subway mock, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you everybody for watching, and we'll see you in the next video, and bye. Go on and do your thing. Go on.